There are certain cars that transcend the world of motorsport and become something larger, symbols of an era, of a philosophy, of what a machine can achieve when engineering and artistry converge. The Jaguar C-Type is one of those cars. From setting the land speed record to dominating at Le Mans, the XK120 platform became an instant icon. It was fast, it was beautiful, and it changed racing forever. But just 53 original examples were built, and today they sell for over $10 million. So for most of us, owning one is an impossibility, and yet the desire to sit behind the wheel of that flowing aluminum body, to feel the history in your hands, that desire has never gone away. And it's precisely what drove enthusiasts around the world to build their own examples, C-Type replicas that capture the original spirit of the racing legend at a much more reasonable entry price. In the 1940s, Jaguar was still a relatively modest manufacturer, but the XK120, introduced in 1948, changed that overnight. It was the fastest production car in the world, capable of 120 miles per hour, and it proved itself on road courses across Europe. But Sir William Lyons had his sights set on something far grander: the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Chief Engineer William Haynes was given the task of transforming the road-going XK120 into a dedicated competition car. He designed a lightweight tubular steel chassis, and working with the brilliant aerodynamicist Malcolm Sayer, developed a sleek aluminum body that was inspired by the aerospace industry. Under the bonnet sat a tuned version of the XK120's legendary 3.4-liter twin-cam straight six, producing roughly 205 brake horsepower with twin carburetors. They called it the XK120C, or C-Type, where the C stands for competition. In June of 1951, 3 of these new C-Types arrived at Le Mans. One broke the lap record by an astonishing 6 seconds. Another crossed the finish line 9 laps ahead of the field, winning with a staggering lead. From that day on, Jaguar's name was inked into the history books. After a failed redesign attempt in 1952, the C-Type would return with vengeance in '53. The body was revised to a lighter gauge aluminum, 3 twin-choke carburetors boosted power, and most critically, Dunlop's revolutionary disc brakes were fitted to all 4 wheels. The first time this technology had ever been used at Le Mans. The result was total domination, with C-Types finishing in 1st, 2nd, and 4th place. It was a watershed moment, not just for Jaguar, but for automotive engineering as a whole. The revolutionary disc brakes would soon become the standard for every performance car in the world, a trend that continues today, but was started by the original C-Type. In total, just 53 of these cars were produced between 1951 and 1953. 43 of those were sold to private customers, with the remaining 10 retained by the factory. These precious few examples quickly rose in value and disappeared into museums and private collections. But the C-Type's appeal wasn't purely financial. It was, and still is, a car that people want to drive. And when you can't buy an original, the next best thing is a faithful replica, built with the same Jaguar running gear, the same aluminum bodywork, and the same lightweight tubular chassis philosophy. Kit car and replica brands quickly filled the demand with C-Type recreations of varying quality. Classic Jaguar Replicas, known as CJR, is one such brand. It was founded by Phil Cottrell, a lifelong Jaguar mechanic and a restorer who had spent time as part of Jaguar's pit crew at Le Mans in the 1980s. Phil started CJR as a hobby, building the first 2 cars for his own collection. But word quickly got out and the customer orders began flowing in. Today, CJR is run by Phil and his son. They produce C-Type, D-Type, and XKSS replicas. Their C-Type is offered in a range of configurations: left or right-hand drive, single or dual door, with bodies in either authentic hand-formed aluminum or a more affordable fiberglass. The cars are built on a space frame chassis and can be specified with 3.4, 3.8, or 4.2-liter Jaguar engines, fitted with triple Weber carburetors. just like the originals. CJR also offers their cars either as complete turnkey builds ready to hit the road or as kit cars for hands-on DIY enthusiasts. Starting at roughly 40,000 pounds or 52,000 US dollars, CJR represents a genuinely accessible entry point into C-Type ownership. They're attainable without cutting corners where it matters the most. But if one name dominates the C-Type replica world, it's Proteus. Founded in 1980 by Jim Marland, Proteus produced roughly 260 C-Type replicas before going inactive around 2018. Their C-Types feature hand-formed aluminum bodywork over a faithful tubular steel chassis, powered by genuine Jaguar XK series engines. The level of craftsmanship is accurate enough that Proteus cars have earned recognition at some of the most prestigious concours events in the world. Proteus typically use donor cars, often Jaguar Mark II saloons, XK150s, or E-Types to source their running gear, ensuring that every mechanical component came with a genuine Jaguar pedigree. The result is a car that can be almost indistinguishable from the original, and many Proteus replicas are eligible to compete in sanctioned FIA vintage racing events alongside period machinery. On the secondary market, well-sorted Proteus C-Types typically command anywhere from $75,000 to well over $200,000, depending on specification and condition. After seeing the success of these recreations and recognizing the historical importance of the C-Type, Jaguar themselves decided to get in on the action. In 2021, 7 decades after the C-Type first turned a wheel at Le Mans, Jaguar's own Classic division announced a strictly limited production run of 8 brand new C-Types, built at the Jaguar Classic Works facility in Coventry. Each continuation C-Type was built to the ultimate 1953 Le Mans winning works team specification, including the 3.4-liter straight six with triple Weber carburetors producing 220 brake horsepower, and of course the legendary disc brakes. Jaguar Classic spent nearly 2 years researching the original engineering drawings and company archives before construction began. They even used 3D CAD technology cross-referenced against scan data from an original 1953 car to ensure dimensional accuracy down to the millimeter. Period-correct manufacturing techniques were employed throughout, from arc welding the tubular chassis to the use of authentic fabric tape on the wiring loom. The engine alone required 9 months of hand assembly. The continuation cars were finished to a level of detail that bordered on obsessive. Each of the 8 cars was offered in one of 12 different heritage exterior colors with 8 interior options, configured to the customer's preference. These cars were designed for closed course and competition use only. They're not street legal, but they were FIA approved for historic racing events. The price? Approximately £1.5 million, or 1.7 million US dollars. Before options, delivery, and taxes. On the other end of the spectrum sits Realm Engineering. Originally founded as LR Roadsters in 1984, the company is known primarily for their Shelby Cobra replicas. The C-Type was added to their lineup in 2003, and over 100 have been built since then. The car is constructed on a fully bracketed tubular steel space frame with riveted aluminum floor and bulkhead panels, closely following the architecture of the original car. The body is made of fiberglass rather than aluminum, which keeps costs down and makes the car more practical for regular use. Underneath, it's powered by genuine Jaguar mechanicals. Most builds use a 4.2-liter XK straight six with a 5-speed gearbox. Disc brakes, wire wheels with knockoff spinners, and Smith's instrumentation complete the period feel. Realm offers the car as a DIY kit for home builders, and while it would never fool a concours judge, it isn't really trying to. What it offers instead is affordability and accessibility. The basic kit starts at about £17,000 for the chassis and exterior, or just over 22,000 US dollars. For the enthusiast who wants the flowing shape of the C-Type in their garage without spending 6 figures, Realm has been filling that niche for over 20 years. Beyond the major names, there exist dozens of other small fabricators and independent coach builders who crafted their own vision of the C-Type, including examples from High Performance Engineering, Hawker Racing, Tempero, Lynx, Renaissance Engineering, Shell Valley, Suffolk Sports Cars, and more. And perhaps that's the most fitting tribute the C-Type could receive. Not simply to be admired behind museum glass or on the pages of a history textbook, but to be replicated, redriven, and relived by generation after generation of enthusiasts who refuse to let the legend fade. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos about kit cars, replicas, and racing legends.